Alright, so new update brings along with it new quests usually. I don't really do a ton of the quests, as you can kind of see here, because they're really just kind of like glorified tutorials for like each hero. So I already know how to use each hero, so I don't really use it. But this one here is a new one that was added. It's called Phayze 1, and the description for it is just defeat Phayze, defeat Phayze, defeat Phayze. You have 500 monkey money for doing it. And the gimmick here is it's kind of like the kind of party balloon quest that we had a little while back, where you kind of had to pop a bat as many times as you could. This time it's with Phayze, and I think this should be pretty interesting. The reason why I say that is because Phayze has the whole gimmick of to where it can only be damaged by towers that can see camo. I don't think village counts, so you do have to get like, you know, towers like, you know, ninja or sniper that can have camo upgrades onto it. Also, I brought Ben just because that was the last hero I used, but I don't plan on using Benjamin for this just because I don't think rounds end in this game mode, so I don't think Ben would be all that good. Anyways, I'm going to get a sniper and kind of a base farm, and this farm makes $5. Nice. Okay. I'm actually going to just restart because I don't think it's worth going for a farm if it makes that little money. I think I'll just go for a sniper first. Get you on strong, and then what else? Maybe ninja just kind of for cleanup. So I guess the amount of money we want to make here is just really just going to be popping Phayze as many times as we can. Oh, if that's the case, why do we have just 2 farms here? That's kind of interesting. So I don't 100% remember what I did for the party balloon quest, so I'm just going to kind of wing it and see how well I can kind of do by just kind of, oh no, just winging it, see how well I can get here. We popped in once, we got 1,000. I want to see if I can go for like large caliber maybe, and then I don't know what else I would go for next. I guess another good option would maybe like elite defender, 025, but I kind of need a lot of money for that, so I want to pop this guy as soon as possible. Or I could rush sticky bomb. That is something I could do. I think that's what I will do. So as soon as this pops, how much money do I get? 1,500. Nice, nice. I will get this just to make it go down a little bit faster. And then I think as soon as we get Sticky Bomb, I think that's when we're going to be able to kind of massively scale here. Now I know that Dart Paragon would be really amazing on this map because there's like walls pretty much everywhere, as you can kind of see. And so Dart Paragon would be really good, but just kind of getting him is going to be the main issue. We're kind of popping this a little bit slow, so let me just kind of get snipers down. I think this is going to be my elite defender kind of later on. I think Deadly Precision is what I should go for next. Because, I mean, we're kind of popping him kind of slowly. And so hopefully Deadly Precision can kind of increase the rate at which we're doing. So I could maybe even sell this to go for this. As this does like 20 damage per shot. So it's pretty good. Ninja Paragon would also be really good here. So I guess Dart into Ninja is what I want to go for. And so I think maybe, yeah, I think this is good. Base Ninja spam. I probably should have done that from the start instead of investing into Deadly Precision. Now since Phayze is going to be kind of moving a little bit, maybe I'll get Sticky Bomb like down here. Let me see if I can save up for that now. If I could sell into it, I think that's what I'll do. And so as soon as like kind of the ninjas get out of range, I'll sell this ninja for Sticky Bomb. I'll sell it now and then get this now, so I think that's pretty good. We should massively increase in income now, so let me get working on EDEF. I'll keep it on first just so we can defend AI balloons here. And I think now we're cooking with gas here. But I will say, I think it's going to be kind of difficult because there's not really too many towers that can deal with camos kind of naturally. And so I'm going to be very limited in what I can do here. All right, Elite Defender now. So now that's going to be going. I wonder if farm is still worth going for here. See if I can maybe get like, I don't know, Banana Research Facility. I also just kind of realized the round doesn't end, so I mean we're going to be making kind of a lot of money here, but I'm going to get you on first, that way we can just deal with the stuff. I probably should have gotten bottom path because I just realized I don't have power, so I can't really collect these manually. I wonder if I can go for maybe Master Bomber next, although I probably should go for something just for AI balloons. Yeah, definitely should have went bottom path kind of in hindsight. Next, I think it's really just going to be getting a bunch of powerful stuff, so I'll go for Master Bomber next. That does 3,000 per sticky, so that's pretty good. Also, we're kind of dying here. Can we not do that, please? That was intentional. Of course, I wanted to activate Elite Defender's ability there, so that's why. Hold up. Let me... Are we dead here? Hold on. Come on, Master Bomber's like right here. Please don't die. We're like barely alive here. That's impressive, honestly. I really need to get a lot of stuff here. Let me go get Wizard. WLP I think could be decent, potentially. So let me go for this. This did get buffed to get more projectiles. So this is pretty interesting. Maybe I can get working on like Dark Champion maybe. Let me actually, can I fit Ice here? Perfect. Alright, Dark Champion has been acquired. MAD, I completely forgot about this tower. I probably should have went for that first before WLP. Yeah, we're definitely popping in a lot faster now. I think I'm okay with selling this for more money, get mad a little bit faster. Okay, should I go for Dart Monkey now? Cause it's like, what, like 150,000? Yeah, I'll go for it now. It doesn't really matter where I get the rest of tier 5s. I think it's just gonna be kind of a degree 1. I don't think it's worth like trying to spam 9 towers for a higher degree. Yeah, 150,000. We'll even sell these farms here because I don't feel like collecting them anymore. I should have potentially enough now. Yep. I'll sacrifice all money, though it's not going to do a whole lot. And then now we're really going here. Okay, perfect, perfect. Let me, hopefully with this money, I can just start working on Ninja now. Now, yeah, I think Paragon spam's going to be kind of ideal. Let me get a Ascended Shadow. Let me get this. And then this should make it go down a lot faster. Okay, let me see if I can start working on another Paragon. Maybe if I can go for like Ace potentially. Also, rounds are getting pretty difficult at this point. There's bad spawning? No. Although I may not be able to just because Ace is kind of expensive. We are making money kind of not as fast as I thought, even with Ninja on the field. I think we're just going to barely be able to survive here. And then Dark Paragon's still attacking, so that's why I haven't sold it yet. But I think like pretty soon I'm gonna have to sell it. I'll sell it like now to get this guy. I'll get it on a Wing Monkey. Oh yeah, I forgot there's no monkey knowledge, so that doesn't work. Get this here. Then surprisingly, Ace is not doing as much damage as I thought it would be. Oh, it's because it's out of the range. Dark Paragon, of course, did the most with 15.5 million pops. I think I could do a little bit better here. Only 117. Yeah, I think I'll try this again. Alright, hello everyone. Post-commentary person 87 here. This is going to be my best attempt that I've kind of done so far. As you can see here, the start is a little bit different. I've gone for just kind of a base Ace start, so a 1-2. It's going to be 1-2-3 eventually, but starting with a 1-2-0. It does require kind of Ace Micro at the start, but I mean, even with me, I'm not really good at Ace Micro. I'm really just kind of pressing the kind of change targeting option just kind of whenever. And I still think it is doing pretty decent. I definitely think this is a lot faster than going for like Ninja or Sniper. And it's kind of a lot more fun too. As you can see, your Bomber Ace is like really just kind of shredding once you do get that. And so I've gone for kind of Bomber Ace first. And we're going to sell Bomber Ace into Sticky Bomb whenever I can get that up. As you can see, we have Flash Bomb on the field right now. And so kind of once I pop this kind of next skull here, I guess not really a skull, but when I get this next health bar, I'm going to sell it for Sticky Bomb. This makes us want to do any micro anymore, and after this, we're just going to be going for kind of our standard stuff. So we're going for kind of Elite Defender next. Sticky Bomb does so much damage that, you know, we are going to be able to kind of get it up pretty fast. And not to mention that, you know, full auto and semi-automatic can kind of help out with doing a little bit of damage kind of as well between the time of waiting for like a Sticky Bomb to detonate. And so that's always nice and handy. Alright, so now that we've kind of gotten Elite Defender now, I'm going to be kind of spamming a little bit more full auto rifles just to kind of speed up the DPS a little bit more. Even though, like, you know, Elite Defender is doing pretty decent damage, since this is kind of the dumb cross path for kind of single target damage. You know, it's not going to be doing kind of as much DPS as it realistically could. I'm going to be helping it out a little bit by getting a village that's going to turn into kind of Call to Arms a little bit later on. For when we get up MAD and stuff. Got down a Wall of Fire just to kind of help out against AI balloons, just to basically kind of secure our victory there. Getting yet another full auto down just to again increase DPS even more. I'm going to be going for kind of Elite Sniper next, as I think the increased attack speed from Elite Sniper, it definitely is worth it. Even though like it does technically generate cash, it doesn't really matter too much. just because I'm pretty sure like half cash modifiers were maybe applied on this, because it's only making like what, like 750 per crate. It's not really kind of as much as it kind of was before. The fact is that you can't really stall rounds either, so you're not going to be able to get a whole lot of ability cooldowns off kind of anyway. So now we're going to be going for kind of MAD. I'm still kind of unsure if I should be going for yet another tower, stepping stone tower before MAD, because I still feel like DPS is a bit slow here. Like, I can't help but feel like I should be able to get up MAD kind of even faster. But maybe that's just kind of, I guess, just me, as I still feel like I got up MAD pretty fast. I kind of got Glaive Ricochet here just to kind of help out against AI balloons, because there's going to be tons of like mobs and BFB spawning now that we got Mad down on the field. I just kind of want to make sure that we're okay against it. So I got Call to Arms, I got my kind of Overclock, and now that we've got kind of both of those things, we'll be going for kind of Dart Paragon next. Alright, so you guys remember when I said earlier that it wasn't worth spamming down a bunch of low tier towers to get a higher degree? I was lying for that. Ignore what I kind of said there. I'm going to be getting down a lot of Dart Monkeys to kind of get down. Now I'm not actually going to upgrade all these into Gangster Monkey Fan Club, even though I did get that one down, but I'm actually going to kind of stop at Triple Shot, just because I really kind of want tiers more than anything. I don't really have a lot of money to kind of spend here, so I just want to get degree 40 and that's it. So I'm just gonna try to get down like the bare minimum of what I can spend in order to kind of get a degree 40 Dart Monkey. Just because I feel like degree 40 is a kind of nice middle of the road. I don't think it's worth going for anything higher than that. I'm not really sure if it'd even be worth kind of the money investment in order to be able to get like, you know, degree 60 or kind of like degree 80. Although I guess you can't really get degree 80 without Geraldo anyways. Yeah, so now we kind of gone all of them up to kind of Triple Shot, and this is definitely a lot faster than when I got Dart Paragon before. As you can see, like, you know, Phayze isn't even in range of the Ultra Juggernaut yet, and so I think that's pretty good. When I kind of think about it, I feel like it might be a little bit better to kind of get the Ultra Juggernaut on the platform underneath like Phayze's health bar. Just because I feel like that would mean that, you know, Dart Paragon would kind of attack earlier. Now I actually kind of went back home. If you saw briefly, it was the degree 39 dart. I wanted to get degree 40, as like every 20 degree is kind of a massive bump in power. I don't really mind doing that just because it doesn't really take too much time. I got a couple more up to kind of fan club to see if that would help. As you can see here, it did that degree 41, and so it's pretty nice. And as you can see, like now that we got degree 41 down, we're like really kind of melting kind of Phayze here. So I'm going to be going for my Ninja next. I think that is the next best Paragon here, because I do believe that Ascended Shadow does get extra damage to camo balloons, which is what Phayze is. So now that I kind of got every tier 5 Ninja down on the field, I'm going to be kind of doing the same thing as I did for Dart Monkey, just kind of spamming down a bunch of like low base tier ninjas. The reason why I got so many is since I'm not going to be going for the tier 4 upgrades, I'm going to be stopping at tier 3 to kind of save money. I figured that, you know, I probably would need more in order to accumulate even more tiers. I believe it's like 100 tiers you need in order to kind of max out on Paragon power, and so I just want to get as much as I can. A few of these guys are going to be upgraded to kind of Sticky Bomb just because I was a little bit too fast and overzealous in my hotkey button pressing, but I guess it didn't really matter too much kind of in the long run. Now the good thing about kind of Dart Paragons, we're popping Phayze kind of so fast, as you can see, that like we're kind of making more money faster than we can spend it. Like we're already at the amount of money to be able to afford Ascended Shadow, which is nice. I'm not going to get it immediately just because I still need a bit more money to kind of invest in order to get degree 40. I still am going to kind of want to get that, as I feel like Ninja is definitely going to be kind of pretty powerful here. So we have like around like, you know, $700 and kind of $50,000. I wasn't really aiming for kind of a specific amount. I was just kind of trying to get kind of as much as possible. I kind of sold Ultra Boost for even more money just because I figured it's worth going on for Matt at this point. Went back home because I saw briefly wasn't degree 40, so I just wanted to kind of make sure that I did get it. And so I was just going to be doing the same thing before. Upgraded a couple to kind of Sticky Bomb for extra tiers. Sold Ultra Boost. And I think I'm also going to sell, yep, I'm selling full auto and all my snipers and whatnot. Sold Homeland, sold MAD. Probably wasn't needed, but there it is, degree 42. And so Ninja being added didn't really increase DPS as much as I thought it would, but I mean, I guess it's somewhat decent. Now I'm going to be going for kind of Boat next because I think that's the next strongest Paragon that I can reasonably afford. My final goal is to be able to kind of afford Ace, but I mean Ace of course is pretty expensive. Actually, I sold the Boat to go for kind of Boomerang next, which is a pretty decent option as it can help defend kind of AI rounds. And Boomerang is also relatively cheap. Boomerang also does technically kind of buff Dart Monkey, but I think Dart Monkey actually might have gotten out of range before. I can actually get Boomerang up, but I mean, even still, I think it is fine. Alright, so after getting a ton of Bio Boomers on the map, and with a casual kind of $500,000, was able to get a degree 45 Boomerang Paragon. Not too bad, not too bad. Gonna be going for kind of Submarine next, as it's the next cheapest Paragon. And I feel like Submarine, I guess, could be maybe okay-ish here. I'm still not really sold on Submarine as a Paragon, just kind of in general. I just don't really see too much of a use compared to like using all the other Paragons. But maybe that's just me, or I just haven't really kind of experimented much with it. Anyways, a little bit irrelevant. DPS is kind of slowing down, kind of majorly, as you can see. You know, I was kind of confused about this when I was first playing, but then I can remember that, oh, this is probably normal phase and not really the elite phase. The reason why normal versus elite matters is because Paragons actually do extra damage to kind of elite bosses than they do, let's say, normal bosses. So if you know, that's actually pretty cool. All Paragons get extra boss damage. And of course that extra boss damage does kind of vary depending on if the boss is an elite or if it is a normal variant. So I guess more fun facts with Person 87, although I guess a lot of people probably already knew that one. Thankfully we're still making money, I guess, relatively fast. I was able to get Nautic Siege Core up. I was kind of holding on to cash, hopefully you get a higher degree. I still am trying to kind of get degree 40 Paragons, but it probably wasn't really worth doing this for kind of Submarine, because I mean Submarine wasn't really going to be doing a whole lot of damage anyways. It was just kind of there to, like, you know, be a little bit of a stepping stone up until I can get other Paragons, like, you know, Boat and kind of hopefully Ace. Speaking of Boat is going to be the next Paragon I go for, just because it does buff all water towers, so I figured, you know, it'd probably be worth it to pair it with the Submarine for kind of the increased attack speed. Anyways, money for the Boat is almost there. Even though we do kind of have, I guess, trade empire income, not really kind of a whole lot, not gonna make a dent. I did notice that, you know, we are kind of periodically making income. I do believe we are getting money each and every time the round, not the round ends, but every time we kind of pop Phayze. I actually didn't even kind of realize that till now. Maybe that does make Benjamin maybe slightly worth using. I'm not really too sure or 100% confident in that fact, just because leveling is also another thing. I don't know if Benjamin would gain levels each and every time you'd kind of pop Phayze once. But I guess that would be kind of something interesting to test. I do kind of like this quest even more than the kind of party balloon one, just because, you know, it's like incredibly unique and it's like kind of really fun. We're at kind of 150 right now, so it's definitely by a long shot we're gonna beat my kind of last attempt, but I still wasn't not really 100% happy with it. I do believe I could maybe get up to maybe 250 times, although I don't know if like 250 is possible at the moment when I think about it, just because there's not really too many high damaging kind of kill options. Maybe if we have kind of starter Paragons, like maybe if Super Monkey, when that gets a Paragon, hopefully that'd be kind of fun to kind of bring on this quest. Anyways, as you can see, I'm gonna get Ace down, but I mean it's gonna be kind of too little too late. There's no way I'm gonna be able to make, like, you know, 900,000 plus all the kind of kind of the base aces I'm going to drop down. So it's really just gonna be, this is just gonna be kind of my final defense until I die. We got a decent chunk of Paragons on the field. We kind of got all of them except for 3. I do wonder if I should maybe go for, let's say, Magus Perfectus, or yeah, it's probably worth going for Magus Perfectus over, like, let's say Submarine or Boat. But I mean, I'm not really 100% sure about that. Final score was 157, so not really too bad, but I feel like I could do a lot better though.